Are you part of the gold gang or the gold diggers and you want to know what the weekly Forex forecast is? Alright, let's go! Trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Whatever has happened in the past does not need to happen in the future. Whatever money invested tomorrow cannot be lost today. Apparently. Whatever money you invested tomorrow can be lost today, so please don't invest money you cannot afford to lose, and this video is only for educational purposes. Do you remember last week's analysis where we said from 21.27 give or take and up to 22.27, 26? Well, there you go. Do you remember this analysis where we said buy from around 40.80 and going up to 42.22? Well, there you have another one. Do you remember this analysis on gold where we said that, what if it goes up from 1830 and 1820 and up to 1860, 70? Well, do you remember that analysis? Well, congratulations, you got tons of profits. Coming into this week's DXY, we are looking into COT airport. There wasn't much of a change. If there was a change, it was for the more bullish side. But why? Well, DXY took some profit, eh? Coming down to take profit for the week. Boom. Then, what are we going to do this week? Well, you don't have any higher highs. And from 1920 and lower, it is considered BTSL. Either here or here. Coming into this week and the weeks of June, remember, we're going into a different mode now. We have kind of been like, yeah, it's been a range bound for the past week because we're very aggressive in the beginning. Aggressive is the word that I want to put out to you. So if you are going to trade with daily pivot points every single day, it might not be as strong for you. So you might want to go with something different. I would then on the 1 hour, I would go down to the 21 EMA, 1 hour, 21 EMA. It is this red line here. So when this one starts to get stronger again, as you can see in this mode here, where it comes up here, and almost that's the only thing you got that week. So yeah, that's kind of what you would expect when it goes very aggressive. I'm expecting that for this week and June, first week, maybe not second week, but at least these next 2 weeks. So if we then get a strong trend lower, you know what to do. And it might even happen fast, so you need to be really on your toes. This is not the time of the year to sleeping on your job. So we are thinking lower on the DXY for next week, down to at least 89 or 88. Not sure where I should aim for. Just what I do know is when we're going lower, we're going to go fast. So be ready. It might happen before you even think of it. So even the open on Sunday is important. In a small side note, I really love every one of you who gives us a like and gives us a comment. I really appreciate every single one of you. For Australian dollar, US dollar, we are in a range. I understand. Everything says range here. We are at the bottom of the range. Is this really a good buy? Probably not. But if you're looking for dollar bearishness, Australian dollar bullishness, we are at the good level. We're not in the middle. We are actually at the bottom. And if we're coming down now to M2 for this week, there is a potential for this one to go up. So after I've learned so many times that when this goes low, down into areas where I expect the price to be aggressively higher, I can't rule this out. I think this is a great opportunity to go higher. What is the target? Well, I don't think the target is 78. We might come up to 78, but I think the target is actually higher. So I'm just going to take partial profits, probably something off, like 30% off at 78, and let it run until June, until 7th or 6th or 7th, depending, and then see how it goes, how far it goes. Time is more important of an essence than price at this given time. So when you're coming into EURUSD and the COT report for EURUSD, we have way more buyers coming in, a bit more sellers coming in, but still way more buyers. as we're seeing off the trend, we can see that we are increasing. That is what we really want to see every single week now. This is great. Coming into EURUSD, we're thinking this as support, we're thinking this as support, depending on which one it wants to drop off. If you're thinking buyers coming in, more buyers coming in, where do you want to go? We want to find support. Well, this is support, definitely support. So I want this one to hold. That would be lovely. If not, I think 121. So either 120, yeah, 126, 121, 60, 70, give or take. I think the entry for next week has already been hit, by the way. And if it falls, may the Forex gurus be with us, we are thinking 121 or higher. And then from those are the levels I want to look into. How do I look into those? I have an limit order around those prices. And then I would put on a 50 pips stop loss. 50 pips is 20.50, and this one is, give or take, yeah, 21.22 around the buy price last week. So how do I do this? I would say I have a buy here. I already have a buy here, by the way. I would put my stop loss below here, and I will let that go. I will not enter anymore. But if it turns around on a smaller time frame higher, oh, I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy every single pullback I can find. That is my strategy only. That is my results only. So if you want to do that, congratulations. But it's risky, by the way. You need to know what you're doing. I have practiced. So what is the target? I don't know. 23? Maybe higher? Not so sure. Time will show around 6th of June what price we will take off. Okay, so around 6th of June. Which day is that? That is Sunday, so maybe 4th of June then. 4th of June, between there, I will see if I can find if I find a double bottom or not. So COT is higher on the euro, price is higher on the euro, price at support, everything is setting up for higher prices. GU, on the other hand, is the same thing. We have prices around central pivot, which is also another support. We're also thinking this could also be support at around 40, 44. I don't like that price, but that's what it is. And then I want this one to go higher, either up to 42.5 or 44. Again, we're coming back to the 6th of June. I'll probably say this too many times in this video. It is time-based, not price-based anymore. So if you just get a trend, we're just getting a trend. And then you're wondering, how? Well, let's see last year. What happened last year? 2020. We started off last year in around, the low is around 18th of May, 15th of May, 22nd of May, it was coming down to central pivot, it skyrocketed, came back down again. We're coming up to 1st of June, it's still continuing higher, comes in at the top of 10th of June. I would also say 9th of June is also a nice top to look into. And what day was that last year? 10th of June was a Wednesday in the middle of June. The other also thing is that is when the Fed was, okay? Fed was that 9th of June. So Fed meetings was important. Fed meeting this year is 16th of June. That is the end of this year's trading. Remember that. 16th of June 2021. So I'm just following up what I believe I want to do this year, and the price time looks absolutely amazing. Okay, that is higher. Pound, yen, same thing, same shenanigans, coming into support and looking for this one to go higher. Still holding 153.50, still holding bullish support, still bullish. If you're thinking of selling euro dollar, pound yen, Aussie dollar, do not your own risk. I will not do that for you because that's not in my bias. And currently we are bullish, so you really can't. If it falls, it falls. I will have my stop losses ready, willing, able. If you're looking to CRT report for pound, we have buyers taking profit, more shorts coming in. If you're looking into the trend of the CRT report, I would say that is fairly yeah, fairly range bound. But still, I am believing that price of pound is going to go higher. So yeah, cool. Have a good day. Price going higher up to 55.50, 155.50 or higher. New Zealand dollar, same thing as Aussie. We have price at support coming in at it can fall down here. I think that would be significant. It would be significant if it passes 71, by the way. That would mean this is no longer range bound, then we have turned bearish. I would find that significantly. So if we're looking for buys, we need to hold 71 at all costs. So 71 has to hold. And if it comes down there, it is what it is then. Just get out there. So I'm looking for a bullish reversal. I haven't got it yet. At around current price, I would then go down to maybe 15 minutes time frame. I don't do that often, but I can do that now in this case. And I will look for double bottom, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low situation, and then higher. I think I took this buy somewhere where it was double bottom, higher high, higher low, coming back to the same support, and then going higher. So I was in profit here, and then I was stopped out again. It is what it is. Target for the New Zealand dollar, not sure where to put it, but probably up here at 73 or higher. Depends what 6th of June is giving us. USDCAD. We are looking into USDCAD, CAD. We are thinking, is this a double bottom? It might be. But for those who think this is a double bottom, we still have momentum to the lower side. We still have no higher high. We still have higher, lower highs. So it's still this bearish pressure. It's just pausing because it's around 120, give or take. But what are we thinking about 118? I've even heard 100. Barely. That is a good luck. But yeah, it might happen. So if you're entering USDCAD sells now, are you going to hold it? Are you going to hold it until 6th of June? 4th of June? That's up to you. That is 2 weeks now. Should be a good.
We keep calm and eat cake.
And how do you deal with this currency thing? How do you deal with this currency thing? You deal with it by selling at resistance, trying to sell at resistance, and have your stop losses where you're supposed to have it above previous high. And if it goes and kicks you out, it kicks you out. Let it be then. Okay? Continuation lower. We are now coming into USD VGI. I have apparently said this one's going higher. Okay. Remember, we are coming into 1st of June. Does that have any significance? It has all the significance in the world. It means that we are in oil inventory at a peak. That means that we are from now on going to dive into our oil reserves, which are already very low because they didn't really expect the demand coming back to oil. So we are expecting higher oil prices then. All right. This is the Iran saying that we're coming back online for more supply. But hey, price rebounds, coming back up, and then continuation higher. I would love us to see this going higher. So if I then put on the pivot point, I would then say this is support I want to hold. I want also this 60 to give or take some price to hold. But I want price to come back down and then higher. If it doesn't, you can take the central higher, if not M3 higher, if not R1 higher, and then continuation higher. If it turns lower on you, use your stop losses for what it's worth. 1% loss is okay. And if you have more than that, we need to talk. Call me, okay? Give my phone number down there. Call me. Coming into more of your favorite pairs, we have silver at a lower low at the moment. I would still think that we are continuation higher. Last year, the low was 8th of June, I think, on Euro. 8th of June was the low. This one can also make a low on 8th of June, which is a bit out in the future, around here. So we can like do something like this and then continuation higher. Cool. Don't worry. So if you want to wait for higher high, yeah, cool, you can wait for higher high on silver. But I think we're going up to 30. But I'm not obnoxiously going to buy this one because I don't think it's going to go to 30, so it has to go to 30, like some of you do. No, you have to have rules of engagement. The rules of engagement is higher highs and higher lows. If this is higher high or higher low, okay. Then you need continuation higher high, higher low. Then you need to have continuation higher high and higher low. So if you think this is a buy price, then you have to follow up with higher prices. If it falls, then it's no longer higher high. Then it is a lower low, lower high situation. You don't know that, but if it creates a lower low, you don't buy anymore. All right? Good. Coming into the gold diggers. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Where are we right now? We are in a bullish trend. We are a bit sideways at the moment, but still higher. We have not made any attempts to any lower lows as of late. So, all right, then we go higher then. Remember, we have hit target for the week, we have hit target for the month, but we're still going higher, so we still follow it. All right, if it falls hard, don't be surprised. But it is what it is, I guess. Coming in bullish, coming in sideways, and probably coming in bullish again. If it falls, then you just wait, take your loss, go and take an ice cream, and then come back up again, and then take it higher. Gold is only for those who can handle the losses. If you don't trade it. We are looking for bullish size because of Fed policy, because of inflation. We're also thinking because of interest rates. We're also thinking because of central banking, gold buys. Okay? And also institutional managers. Institutional managers also increasing their lot sizes in gold. As we're seeing here at the COT report, 8,000 more long contracts, only 1,400 on the short contracts, making the trend bullish again. Boom. So, what are you expecting for this week now? We're expecting higher gold prices. If it falls, take your loss, do something else, come back. And if it does go in your way, you're absolutely golden. I will be live tonight only for the YouTube members. If you want to be a YouTube member, become a member. If you're not, I will see you guys tomorrow at 19:30 T+2. Have a great day. Don't risk money for to lose, and don't do anything stupid. Okay, cool. Bye-bye.